The desire to be great rarely comes from confidence. It is not born from certainty or self-belief. It comes from fear. Fear of being forgettable. Fear of living a life that leaves no mark. Fear of reaching the end and realizing that nothing meaningful was ever attempted. That the days passed without resistance, without intention. This fear is common, and yet here is the paradox few are willing to confront. Most people who fear being ordinary never act at all. Not because they lack ambition, and not because they lack talent, but because they are unwilling to accept failure as a teacher. They want greatness, but only if it comes without cost. They want success, but not the exposure, the doubt, or the possibility of falling short in public view. They want the outcome without the uncertainty. They want the reward without the risk. So instead of choosing difficulty, they choose safety. And safety, over time, hardens into mediocrity. They tell themselves they are waiting for the right moment. They say they are still learning, still preparing, still figuring things out. They convince themselves that patience is wisdom, when in truth it is often protection from disappointment, protection from judgment, protection from discovering where their limits actually lie. They never attempt anything large enough to disappoint them, and without noticing, they remain ordinary. Not because they failed, but because they never tested themselves at all. They fear being ordinary so deeply that they arrange their lives to guarantee it. There is another truth about greatness that is rarely spoken. It is quiet. It is repetitive. It is, for long stretches, unremarkable. Most days look the same. You wake up, you do the work, you leave tired, you see no obvious progress, no applause, no signal that confirms you are on the right path. Only repetition. This is where most people leave. Because the day before, progress appears, looks identical to the day before you quit. The same routine, the same doubts, the same absence of visible results. There's no sign telling you which one you are standing in. That uncertainty is demanding, and most people cannot tolerate it. They want proof before commitment. They want reassurance before effort. They want outcomes before discipline. But the process does not negotiate. This is why so many people stop early. Not because they are incapable, not because they lack strength, but because they mistake silence for failure. They assume that if nothing is visible, nothing is happening. They do not understand that progress often moves quietly, without drama, without spectacle, without announcement. Success does not arrive with noise. It does not feel cinematic. It feels repetitive. It feels dull. It feels like choosing the same unexciting actions again and again, without any promise that they will matter, until one day they do. And by that point, most people are no longer present to see it. Here is another uncomfortable reality. Greatness requires a long season of being ordinary. You must be average before you are good. You must be clumsy before you are competent. You must appear unremarkable before you become exceptional. The ego resists this phase. It resists being seen learning. It resists effort without recognition. It resists standing among others without distinction. So people delay starting. They wait to feel ready. They wait to feel confident. They wait to feel different. But confidence is not a prerequisite for action. It is a result of endurance. It is built through repetition, through boredom, through showing up when nothing appears to be happening. Most people are not afraid of work. They are afraid that the work will mean nothing. They fear investing effort only to remain unchanged. that fear immobilizes them. Yet the irony is simple. The only way to ensure that nothing changes is to never begin, to never accept being a beginner, to never risk being ordinary. Extraordinary people are not fearless. They are simply willing to look ordinary longer than others. They accept invisibility. They tolerate silence. They remain when there is no reward, not because it feels inspiring, but because they understand something fundamental. Boredom is the price. Patience is the filter. If you are in a season where nothing seems to move, where your days blend together, where your effort goes unnoticed, you may not be failing. You may be standing exactly where most people turn back. That is the real decision point, not between success and failure, but between endurance and escape. Greatness is not dramatic. It is restrained. It is repetitive. It is earned slowly. And it demands one thing most people refuse to give: the willingness to be ordinary, long enough to become extraordinary. Most people will not accept that trade, and that is why most people remain where they are. If this feels uncomfortably familiar, don't ignore it. That quiet discomfort is where growth begins. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.